Hello and welcome back. Not sure how y'all can hear me, but let's give it a quick look-see. Alright, continuing off from where we were last time, we were just leaving this temple, I believe. Yes, we had just finished the temple. Let me turn my volume down, it seems a bit high. Alright, there we go. I can hear again. So we had just beaten up the monster in this giant temple, and we are now heading out. Shrine. I'm sorry, not a temple, a shrine. This isn't Zelda. There are no temples. There are only shrines. Alright, so we came to the shrine because I wasn't quite ready to start the next part of the game, which happens to be in Bareahard, where we pick up Eusis. So, shall we head back to Bareahard then? And we are probably going to beat up some monsters along the way.
Time to clean up this mess.
Oh, one poor little guy. One dead poor little guy.
Okay.
Oh wow, that took more than one hit. I'm kind of surprised.
Oh, we did it.
Yeah, I know that I wasn't on this weekend or last Thursday, Dorian. Spent most of my time studying, really. I mean, I had a test I had to take yesterday and today, which was fun, at work. So,
Clean up this mess.
My turn.
spent most of the time doing that instead of games.
Now's our chance.
Gotcha.
You're finished.
I had initially planned on playing this weekend. I was going to play the Halo Reach, but
With pleasure.
that didn't happen. So,
Outcast.
I'll back you up.
Death awaits you.
I didn't know she had finishing blow. Nice. Not complaining about that in the least bit.
It's my turn.
Is he poisoned? I think he is.
Very
Nah, he's
well.
good. Okay. He must be immune to it or
We
something.
mustn't tarry here too long.
Okay, we won't tarry very long at all. Now let us go rescue our friend Eusis. He's probably trapped in his mansion again. Let's see. This is Ebel Highway and this is Cruisin' Highway.
What a fearsome opponent.
Yeah, we're not
Do
fighting
take
that
care.
guy. That guy's a pain in the butt. He's not that bad, really, but I've beat him up like 5 or 6 times already. I don't need to beat him up again. I'm already a little bit over leveled as it is.
Time to clean up this mess.
Okay.
Get him.
Hey.
Not bad.
Very well. No problem. Fire.
Let's move.
Irene, if you'd kill this guy. Nice.
It's my turn.
May I? No problem.
Alright, there we go. Nice and dead.
We made it out in one piece.
You dang right we did. Not that that was a particularly hard battle or anything. Y'all watched me beat all these guys up and collect all this treasure last time, so we're just gonna go ahead and get to Berea Hard already. No sense in wasting a bunch of time on that. We've only got 2 hours. We're already a whole 7 minutes into it. Jeez, time flies. Alright, now Emma was supposed to do something about these guards, I think. Why would I want to leave the stink bugs alone?
Are you travelers?
Yes, we are.
You could say that, yes.
Yeah, my name's Joshua.
We came here from the Gram. Would it be possible for us to enter the city?
What, on foot?
Well, that's the idea.
Not every day we see guys like you. Why didn't you just use the train?
Much as we would have liked to, the wait for the next one was simply too long. Thanks to the new regulations, there are hardly any trains running anymore. We found it was actually faster to come by foot.
They keep farting on me, and they're gonna get smacked.
Well, if you say so. You can enter, but we're going to need to check if any of you are on our wanted list first.
Sure.
We still have reason to believe that there are people out there plotting against the Noble Alliance. We can't be too careful.
Who would plot against the Noble Alliance?
Let's see. Where's that list?
This isn't good.
Emma, I know. Excuse me. Could I ask you to look into my eyes for a moment, please?
Huh? That's an odd request.
Yeah, and they both just did it. Yeah, that happened.
What the?
Huh?
We're just common travelers, and we aren't on that list of yours. Which means we can pass, right?
Why are you still standing there? Go along inside.
Just don't go causing any trouble. Unless you want to find yourselves arrested.
Thank you very much. Shall we be going?
Yeah.
You know, it'd have been a lot better if you could have done that back the first time we were in Berea Hard and, you know, told the guards not to capture Machias. Whew, I'm surprised by how well that went. Yeah, feels like it was almost too easy. Then again, I remember seeing Vita do something similar a while back. It was a form of hypnosis. I'm just glad I was able to pull it off. Well, that's definitely not something you see every day. That's one way to remind us that you really are a witch. I was surprised by all the tricks she showed me, too. It's nothing fancy, actually. It's certainly nothing compared to Vita's lullabies. For one thing, you can't use it on too many people at once. And the more you use it, the more likely they're going to catch on and be on guard for it. Don't rely on it too much. Well, it got us into Berea Hard. That's good enough for me. Thanks a lot, Emma. I doubt we would have gotten this far without you. Yes, we would have. We'd have just beat him up, but this was easier. We should start looking for uses. Right. Yeah, so let's go to the one place we're most wanted. The frickin' palace in Berea Hard. Sounds like a great plan, guys. El Berea family mansion. Dang, Eustace, not showing off, are we? I think his dad's compensating for something.
The Noble Alliance's advantage in this war remains overwhelming as always. Rufus has achieved much in his position as Chief of Staff as well. But the fact remains, that fool Cayenne is still the one with the most influence and power. Something must be done about this. But what? How?
So that was your line of thinking when you sent those Jaegers to Ymir, was it? You moved to take Princess Alphen into your custody and use her to replace Duke Cayenne as Supreme Commander of the Alliance.
Do you have something you want to say to me, Eustace? You seem very unhappy about the fact I sent him to the hometown of one of your classmates.
Not at all, Father. However, I do believe my brother also expressed disapproval of those actions. I humbly ask that you think twice before interfering with any neutral powers in the future.
And I would suggest you think twice before involving yourself in matters that are of no concern to you. Focus on the work you have been given, and leave me to do mine.
I apologize for speaking out of turn.
I must think of something that will allow me to seize his position. I can't allow that pompous halfwit to call himself the Alliance's Supreme Commander for a moment longer. I may need to reconsider how Rufus should be acting in his position as well.
Well, way to roll over for your pappy there, Eustace. Let's see, we have any good clothes or equipment I can buy? That'd be nice. None of this is actually better than what I have, which is a shame. I think I just upgraded everything in Legrem though too, so it really isn't that big a surprise. We've got a newcomer helping us out now. She's kinda clumsy, but she manages to get the job done well enough. I gotta show her the ropes some more when she gets back. I wonder who he's talking about. Bet you it's Mint. She's a catastrophe. Whew, it's busy work being a merchant these days. There's a lot of it thanks to the economy, but then there's the taxes. Not to mention the provincial army's been on edge lately. Something about traders being on the loose. Whatever it is, it's making my life a pain. I'm just about to go and deliver some daily necessities to the fort. And I have to say, it's somewhat impressive just how lively things are there at the moment. It's probably to be expected as Cruisin' Province army continues to dominate in their battles. You have anything? Not really. Nothing worth getting. Welcome, welcome. Would you care for some of our espresso? It's all the rage. Too bad all the tax hikes suck out any profit of our big sellers make, but I gotta keep on trying. Keep on keeping on. I've got a student working here at the moment too, so I've gotta do it for her sake if nothing else. She's a sweet kid. Shame the war's stopping her from going back home. Perhaps we should keep that in the back of our minds for later. Indeed. It's probably not a bad idea. And there's nobody up here, so no point in staying. I'm getting ready to ask for a brief extension on the deadline of a due payment, you see. Of course, not that there's much to pay, especially for a noble such as myself. Regardless, right now I should focus on clearing up the debt that my daughter's dress caused. I do hope they're kind enough to wait for at least another month. Oh, that's right. Last game, this guy's daughter was buying expensive silk from Crossbell and then came here to actually have it made into something. Cost an arm and a leg, several million Mira. Oh, quite the interesting product we have here. It takes some skill to incorporate orbital technology into traditional design this well. Perhaps I'll purchase one for my room. What is it? Oh well. You have anything good? EP charges, megaliths, so nothing good there. What about your customized weapons? Nope, they're already customized. Quartz. You making a good quartz? Not really. They're all level 2 quartz, so nothing good here at all. Thanks for nothing, bub. I guess I'll take some money though. Colette comes by to help with the store every once in a while. She's always so fascinated with our products too. It's kind of refreshing, really. Makes me want to put in the extra effort. You have anything? Holy cow, those are expensive. Alright. Yeah, not buying any of that. I guess I should head back now. Is that you, Colette? Reen? Oh, Emma, Laura, I didn't even know you were in Brehard. We arrived not long ago, actually. I'm pleased to see you're doing well. Mind if I ask why you're dressed like that? I heard you had escaped, but... Yep, I wasn't planning on it, actually, but I got caught up in the moment. I decided to take up a part-time job once I got here. Can't ever go wrong with some spare change, am I right? Pretty impressive mindset you've got. Aren't all the students from Soares on the Noble Alliance's wanted list? It's not a big deal here. You're fine as long as you don't stir up trouble. All the people on this street are sweet, super sweet too, so that helps. I'm kinda surprised at how quickly I got used to this place. Well, as long as you're alright, might as well ask now that we found you too. Reen asked Colette if she knew anything about Eustace. There've been some rumors spreading about him lately, I guess. What kind of rumors? Not very pleasant ones. Apparently he came back home not that long ago, and he's been helping the Duke ever since, or so they say. I see. What's he helping out with exactly? Well, stuff like how he's been helping command the provincial army in town. Really? It's hardly surprising when we take his position into account, I'm afraid. Both his father and brother are focused more on the war than keeping the region itself safe. Perhaps he has taken it upon himself to handle that in their stead. Doing what he can for his region is not out of character for him. We're probably best off asking him about everything face to face. If only we could figure out how to get in touch with him. Looks like you've all got your work cut out for you, huh? But don't give up. I should be heading back to the inn, so I'll catch you guys later. Stop by if you need anything, okay? Thanks, Colette. Well, there we go. We just keep running into more and more of our schoolmates. Guess we should start asking elsewhere. Yeah, let's go. Alright, let's see. I mean, we might as well go to the restaurant since that's where his uncle is. Have you heard of the Noble Alliance's latest victory? The war should be over relatively soon. If they can keep this up, the future's looking brighter already. I'm still not too fond of all the armed soldiers throughout the city, however. I suppose it's a necessary evil, with the circumstances as they are. Well, I suppose so. Good grief, traveling to Heimdall to conduct business certainly has been a hassle these days. Though my biggest grievance right now is Caroline's constant bickering with his daughter. He's not the most eloquent man when it comes to expressing himself, you see. I do hope they can work things out. Alright, maybe they will, who knows. Oh, you're Lord Eustace's classmates. Hello, Hammond. It's been a while. Would you happen to know where Eustace is, sir? As his uncle, we figured that you of all people would have some sort of clue. Well, I know that he's back in Brehard and staying at the mansion. That's as far as my knowledge extends, unfortunately. Might be worth having a look around the mansion to see if we find anything. Perhaps we should focus on gathering more information for the time being, then. Yes, perhaps we should. Can I have that recipe that you gave me last time? Lord Eustace doesn't seem to have time to visit here, unfortunately. Terribly sorry for not being of more help. Ugh, I'm tired today. I woke up early. Made to be in extra early today. It's no fun. So there's the hotel. Doesn't seem to be anything over here. What are you doing? You just going for a walk? It's fascinating to hear how well they're doing. Granted, Duke Alborea seems rather frustrated by Duke Cayenne's continues to outclass him. I have to question why he feels that way, when Lord Rufus has been piling success upon success. Well, you know, 'cause it's Rufus and not himself. And he's just that kind of guy. He's a jerk. Think he'd be happy being a duke, but apparently not. Y'all have any decent equipment? No. No, you do not. Go you. Seriously, go away. You people are useless. Why does father have to be so hard-headed? The least he could do is actually consider things from my perspective. Please be safe, Emily. Theresa, you're here? Alyssa? Oh, Hades, it is you. What are you doing here? You even got some of your classmates with you. It's been a while. Good to see you're doing okay. Likewise. I was so worried about you all, but it looks like I needn't have been. I couldn't be any happier for you, Alyssa. I couldn't be any happier knowing you're safe. Seeing you here does remind me that you mentioned being from Brehard, though. God, I can read. I promise I can. So, you ended up getting separated from the others you escaped with? That's right. Things were pretty hectic at the time, so I have no idea what happened to Emily or Ferris, unfortunately. I see. Ferris will probably be okay, but still. I'm sure it must have been a relief to come home, at least. I can only imagine how worried your family must have been, too. Well, you could say that. This war's as good as one in the eyes of most nobles. My family's no exception. In fact, they're enjoying life more than ever right about now. Perhaps that much is to be expected from those in Brehard. It is widely known that the Noble Alliance is currently dominating. Father keeps trying to appease me by taking me to fancy restaurants and the like, but the fact that he doesn't understand how I feel makes it painful to even talk to him. That's why I ended up excusing myself. Childish of me, isn't it? Not at all. I understand exactly how you feel. I was the same back when I had no idea what was going on with everyone else. Speaking of which, you wouldn't happen to have any information about Eustace, would you? No, I'm afraid not. I know he's back in Brehard, but you probably know that much already. Sorry for not being able to help. Not at all. There's no need to feel guilty. I think I'll head back to the restaurant after all. I might be able to get some information for you through my father's connections. Sorry for making you go out of your way. We do appreciate it, though. Just try not to expect much. We'll probably end up arguing again. I have to admit that I'm a bit jealous of you all. Not everyone has the freedom to do what they want right now, me included. That's why I'd like for you all to do everything you can for now in our stead. And also, if you happen to come across Emily or anyone else from Soares, please help them. Of course, that was our intention from the beginning. In turn, we'd like for you not to be so hard on yourself. Thanks. I'll see you all again soon. I hope. Not I hope. You're supposed to come back with information. Huh. I guess you can't shove all nobles under the same label, can you? I'm a bit disappointed that you're only realizing that now. Anyway, we should continue searching for clues elsewhere. Right. Alright, y'all ain't got nothing interesting. What about a new Chronicles? Maybe I can get one of those. So I'll buy all those. And I don't have this one, so we'll take it. I don't think there's anyone else in or around here at the moment that's worth talking to. Could go hang out at the airport. Maybe we can catch an airship. I think there's a fishing spot down here too. Was there a fishing spot over here? No, there was not. It's in the ground waterway. We pressed through here during our field study, didn't we? I doubt we'll find any clues in here. Indeed, we should check elsewhere. But that leads into the mansion. Whatever. Fine. Be that way. Figure we'd want to go into the mansion. I would think so. And the airport's closed, so there's no point in going that way. Big old gate there. Alright, no more need for us on Station Street, no need for us on Artisan Street. All we have left is the Noble District.
Is there something wrong, Sharon? Oh no, not at all.
Sharon, you're so full of it. You know something's going on. Oh, Bootsy, where could you have gone? You youngsters wouldn't happen to know where my little Bootsy went, would you? I'm sorry, what? Oh, forgive me, I'm getting ahead of myself. Bootsy is my kitten. He went missing this morning, so as you can imagine, I've been awfully worried about him. And you've been searching for him ever since? As much as I wish to help her, I think we should try avoid doing anything that will make us stand out. What do you think, Reen? Well, we could help you search for him if you'd like. Oh goodness, how kind of you. The only issue is that I have no clues whatsoever, I'm afraid. We were in the Noble District at the time, but he disappeared while I was nodding off. I never saw which way he went. If he follows the path out of the district, he would have ended up in the Central Plaza, but... So we're not entirely sure where to start looking then. Finding him may prove to be rather difficult. Yeah, it's not like we understand how Cat's mind works either. Or do we? Don't you even dare. Well, I mean, you do seem like you'd have an idea or two. Seriously now, you're comparing me to your run-of-the-mill cat? Ugh, humans. You're worried about him as well, though, aren't you? With your help, I'm certain we'll be able to find him. Fine, fine. The one thing I can say for sure is that kittens are always moved by their curiosity. He's probably too young to be especially curious, too, so I wouldn't be surprised if he left a trail for us to follow. Don't expect me to do all the work here, by the way. Think about what you'd do if you were a kitten. Right, time to let my inner cat and get started then. We'll start searching around here, ma'am, and we'll be sure to tell you right away if we find him. Thank you very much. Alright, we got the bonus quest, looking for the kitten. There was supposed to be a fishing hole down there, but I think she's blocking it. So, is there any... Oh, okay, there are markers. I will take it upon myself to run straight to the markers, because why would I do anything else? Oh, I just can't wait to see how long the Imperial Army will entertain us for. Indeed, ideally they do their best at making our little bet all the more exciting. Woof woof, woof. Settle down, Richard. Goodness, he's been on edge ever since that filthy kitten dared to approach us. Leave him be for now. Perhaps he simply wishes to experience the thrill of the hunt once again. We can't exactly blame him after seeing such an unsightly thing. Bootsy must have come by here at some point. Just how did these two manage to be so annoying? Well, I can't entirely disagree. Gotta say, I feel bad for Bootsy. I'm sure he was terrified after being barked at. It's not uncommon for kittens to run off in situations like that, only to end up not being able to find their way home. Curiosity killed the cat and all that. I see. He's barking towards the south, so I assume that's where the kitten went. Let's hurry up and find him. Alright, south. South is this way. Did you give me more markers? No, you did not. But south is Artisan Street, so he's probably down there. Looks like that'd be a good place to get started. And, hey, there's a marker at the bottom. But is it a kitty named Bootsy's? Nope, it's a kid. He's so cute. Wait, I'm still on the clock. I'll never hear the end of it if I get caught in land. Sorry for asking out of nowhere, but did a kitten just come by here? Damn, how'd you know? You're right though, it came here looking all hungry, so I gave it some milk and leftovers. It was all over me after that. I guess he calmed down after a nice treat. Chances are he'll be trying to get back to Eva now. Which means he should be returning to the Noble District. Do you think he'll be able to find his way back? We should probably check, just to be sure. Alright. So now we'll head off to the Noble District. Which I was going to go in the first place, and then that lady stopped me. Is there a fishing hole down here? No, it's the same place. There is a fishing spot down there, I think. Let's see. There is no kitty over here. Maybe we went in one of the residents? Nope, no kitty there. No markers, so I think this is Teresa's home. It's quite famous for his numerous assets in cruising. He's been rather pleased with himself for expanding even further on them over the past months, too. Well, that's nice. Well, I'll let you guys be pompous, noble people. No need to bother you. It would be foolish of us to approach it now. I agree, that would be foolhardy. Instead, we shall come up here. Quiet down, Kent. I'm amazed at how these two never change. It even doesn't matter what's happening. Our parents decided to leave us here and return to their ruling region for the time being. They said they wanted to protect it from getting swept up in the war. I'm proud of them, but it's difficult not to worry. I hope they're safe. Well, don't worry. I'm sure your parents are fine. Alright, doesn't look like the cat made it to the Noble District. So let's head back to the plaza. I think the cat went the wrong way and went towards the station, maybe? Must have, or we'll just pop on over there. Station Street. Yeah. Why are girls from Saint Estrea's here? That kitten was the most adorable thing I've ever laid eyes on. I don't think anyone could ignore that innocent little expression it had. Oh, they're from Saint Estrea's. They might know where the kitten went. Let's ask them. Indeed. Sorry to intrude, but we happened to overhear a conversation just now. Could you tell us more about where the kitten went? We're actually searching for him on behalf of his owner. Oh, is that so? He was here a moment ago, until he got frightened away by a passing car. He ran off north after that. He was so cute, too. Oh dear, he may have wandered out into the highway if he went that way. We should hurry, otherwise he could come under attack by monsters. Talk about a pain. The highway's dangerous for us, too, but we can't just abandon him. Let's go. North. North out onto the highway. And treasures! I like treasures, so we'll take treasures. 2 treasures. Let's go get the treasures. I was trying to see how many times I could say treasures in, 10 seconds, but
Watch out, guys.
obviously dangerous for us. Look at this scary thing. It's a man trap. Now it's a dead man trap. Goodbye.
Okay.
Half its HP. You gonna finish it? Yes, you are. There we go.
Is everybody okay?
Yeah, we're doing right. Right as rain, Elliot.
But a fearsome opponent.
Big man
Do
trap.
take care.
It's my turn.
Very well.
Ah, you missed.
Careful. This one looks strong.
Here I go.
Yes, it does. So we're gonna smack it good.
Burn to ash.
Take a thick 6,000 DPS hit. Nice.
Now.
Gotcha.
Finishing? Nope,
May
no
I?
finishing.
Now.
That'll finish it.
Back you up.
Finish him.
Okay.
No problem.
Done and done.
We made it out in one piece. Isn't this a surprise? Huh? Thank goodness.
Not bad.
You leveled up? That's not a surprise, Sharon. And it's a plain treasure chest. You material. I'll take it. That's good for upgrading your weapons. There are other uses for it too, but I mean it's just like for trading in for other stuff. So you mainly just use it to upgrade weapons.
Enemy sighted. Let's take him out.
Well, that should have been a bonus attack. Oh well. We will kill. Alright, these two, I guess.
There. Ha!
You did.
It's my turn. Hey.
Very well. I can do this.
It's my turn.
Nice. Just vanish them.
Is everybody okay?
I did it.
I wish your thing would level up. Your dang quartz.
Stay on guard, everyone. That's no ordinary foe.
This one looks really tough. Be careful.
With pleasure. How about this? Die.
My turn.
She really is scary.
Ha! Now's our chance.
Gotcha.
It's my turn.
I can do this.
Right.
Go, Elliot.
Is everybody okay?
Oh my. What a lovely chest.
Nice.
My turn.
Rain, if you would. That's all I need.
Let's keep moving.
Mew. Wasn't that a cute little kitten? We finally found him! He must have been too scared to cross the bridge. Quite fortunate for us, really. The Provincial Army unit stationed past here would have made catching him impossible. Thank goodness for small favors. Guess we should take him back to Eva now. Get a move on, Small Fry. I can't wait to see the look on Eva's face. Oh, Bootsy, I'm so glad you're safe. Phew, that was a doozy. He moves fast for having such tiny legs. I still have to question why he would run when the two of you seem to be so close. Oh, I asked him about that actually. Said some scary-looking vehicle took him by surprise. I'll bet if any vehicle could scare the little guy, it'd be one of the provincial armies. Is that so? I never even realized. That's not gonna fly, I'm afraid. You really need to pay more attention. You haven't even put a collar with a bell on him yet, either. It's like you don't even realize that. Oops. Meow? Well, how to explain this? Celine? Oh, don't give me that. I got caught up in the moment. Oh my, I must be going senile already. I could have sworn your cat was talking just then. Silly me. Well, let's be more careful from now on, Bootsy. That was way too close. Please take this as a token of my thanks. Alright, not bad. I feel kinda bad taking something this expensive looking. Bootsy is my only family at this point. He's much more important to me than any trinket. We hope you come and visit us someday. By then, maybe Brayhard will be back to his former self. When that happens, we'll be sure to take you up on that offer. I collected the mystery. Let's see, what's that do? Is it good? It is ATS and prevents confuse. I actually want that. Just we'll put that on. Yeah, we'll put that on him. Better ATS is always good. Oh, okay. Yeah, Duke El Berea's mansion. We might as well take a look here. According to Colette, Eustace should be in there right now, but it's far too dangerous to approach the premises. I'm afraid they would restrain us immediately if they found out we were here. Class 7's likely to be much higher on the wanted list than the other students from Thor's. And remember our field study ring? The Provincial Army guardhouse is here, so it'd be best if we avoided this area. Let's get out of here before they catch us. Yeah, what were you thinking? Why would you come over here? Central Plaza. Class 7 did what they could to find some way to get in contact with Eustace. However, doing so was proving to be far easier said than done. We've established he's back home, but beyond that, nothing. It's not going to be easy to get in contact with the son of one of the four great houses, especially since the Alliance considers us wanted criminals. We're likely to be arrested by the Provincial Army regardless of how we go about this. Isn't there something we can do? This is a hassle we could really do without. I wish I had something more to add, but I'm at a loss as the rest of you. Hey, I got an idea. How about Celine, the cat that no one's going to question because she's a cat, goes inside and then talks to Eustace? Just saying. Hello. Can I speak to you all for a minute? Oh, I think I recognize you. Oh, you're the kids who were reading a book on that bench. Do you need something from us? Well, we got a message for you from someone. Huh? For us? Right, head to the restaurant in the Central Plaza post-haste. That's the message. The restaurant in the Central Plaza? Yeah, must be. Who gave you this message? Sorry, they asked me not to tell you. Is this some kind of game? Oh, I want to play. Rabish. Anyway, that's all we were told, so bye. That was weird. Thoughts, everyone? It may have come out of the blue, but I don't believe there was any ill intent behind that message. It may be in our best interest to do as it says. We're struggling for clues as it is, so any lead is a good lead. Looks like we're all agreed. Let's head over to that restaurant. Alright. Oh, we're already in the Central Plaza. No, we're not. We're in the highway. Yeah, okay. Central Plaza. This way. We gonna go this way. Oh, I see you've all chosen to stop by once again. It seems he was right after all. Who was right? Is it safe to assume that you've been left with a message for us too? That's right. I'm not permitted to say who from, unfortunately. Make your way to the airport post-haste. I shall await you there. That's what I was asked to tell you all. So our next destination is the airport. They must be having fun dragging us all over the place. Doesn't matter who it's from, we're gonna have to head over there to clear things up. Yeah, let's just make sure we're ready before we head out. Yeah, we're ready. Although we are gonna save. Because you should always save before you head into an obvious trap. I mean, before you head to the airport. You should always save before you head to the airport. Yeah. Hey, the gate's open and there's no guards. Going through here will take us to the airport, right? I don't see any staff around. That's probably due to the flight restrictions. The gate looks to be open just enough for us to enter, too. Should we? Entering the airport will cause the main story to advance. Enter the airport. I don't know who or what we'll be waiting for beyond here, but it doesn't matter at this point. Let's go. Right. Why is the cat saying right? You shouldn't even be talking. People might hear you. By the way, you all suck at stealth. Just thought you should know that. Jeez, I am tired today. Brehard Airport. Hey, look, it looks like one of the liners from LaBrelle. Wow, Brehard Airport's as nice as I pictured it being. It's my first time visiting it as well. I suppose this must be an airliner? Yeah, it's a medium-sized passenger airliner made by the Renford Company. I've been aboard them a few times. I've been waiting for you. Yes, we know you have. And who might you be? I was sitting here to deliver a message. You see that airship right there? Make your way to the lounge on the 3rd floor. Post haste, is what I was told. Do as you are told. Well, not like we have any better ideas. Let's go. Yeah. Isn't that a lovely little liner? And that door does not let me in. Which door does? Will this door let me in? No, it will not. Yeah, that door should let me in. Go ahead and inside. Make your way to the lounge on the 3rd floor. Well then, why didn't you let me in? There we go. That door is hard to open. This airship is massive. Indeed, although it naturally couldn't hope to compare to the Courageous in terms of size. We were instructed to go to the 3rd floor lounge. But please stand guard. There's no telling who the person calling us is or what they have in mind. Right. Well, that's the bridge. Lounge deck. Lounge. I think this is the 3rd floor lounge. Should we go straight inside? Yes, we should. Absolutely. See what all this hubbub is about.
You certainly took your time.
Right? Yes, guys, it's Eustace. Anyone that was surprised by that wasn't paying attention.
Eustace!
I suspected it was you.
Really?
How long did you intend to make me wait?
All day.
I have wondered whether you would even bother to show up.
Do you know how much trouble you made us go through to get here?
There are eyes everywhere in this city. It would have drawn too much attention for you to come here directly. That was just my way of looking out for you. Perhaps you could try thanking me.
At least you're well. That's what matters. It really is great to see you again, Eustace.
The same to you. I'm impressed you were able to overcome the many ordeals you've no doubt faced to make it this far. But should I be surprised, I wonder?
Yes.
I've always had high expectations of you.
I doubt I would have been able to come this far if not for everyone's help, though. Still, thanks, Eustace.
This means that all of Class 7 is finally together again, and I couldn't be more overwhelmed with joy. Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you so much. You've been a tremendous part of making this happen. Thank you, Sharon.
I haven't the foggiest idea what Sharon is doing here, but I suppose it doesn't matter right now.
I'm not going back with
Eustace?
I've been kept abreast of your activities through the Noble Alliance's information network. So I'm well aware you've been fighting their forces across the land using that ash-colored knight of yours. As well as the fact that you've chosen not to ally yourselves with the Imperial Army, but instead fight as a third faction.
Yes.
Oh, has word of Valimar been getting around that much?
That said, I didn't arrange for us to meet like this just to see one another again. I did so that I could make the difference between our respective positions crystal clear.
What do you mean?
I see. You have no intention of coming with us, do you?
What? No.
You surely saw this coming. I'm the son of one of the most influential figures in the Noble Alliance. And as I imagine you're already aware, I've been assisting him and his provincial army in fighting this war.
Well, we know, but...
Is this what you believe to be your duty as a noble?
Meanwhile, my brother is acting as the Alliance Force's Chief of Staff, and as for my father, he was responsible for hiring Jaegers to attack Ymir, which is not only your home, but the home of all the kind-hearted people who welcomed me with open arms earlier in the year. I can only apologize. If I'd returned home earlier, then perhaps... No. I don't even have the right to do that much. Yet with that in mind, it should be clear that we can't go back to the way things were.
Oh, he feels responsible.
The gulf between us is simply too vast to be filled. Our paths have parted. That is reality.
Eustace, please.
This can't be the only way.
Alright, Rain, say something sappy.
It doesn't have to be like this, Eustace.
I will guarantee you safe passage out of the city. If you deem it necessary, I can even have you escorted out by car. However, once you're out, we can no...
Eustace. I can understand why you feel somewhat responsible for what happened in Ymir. I can understand why you, as an Alberea, feel as though certain things are inherently expected of you. Actually, I should probably tell you that Dad woke up the other day. All that's left is for him to get his stamina back now. He'll make a full recovery.
That's good news. I would have liked to pay him a visit myself. But with circumstances as they are...
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm not telling you that to make you feel guilty. I'm telling you because I don't want that to be your reason for what you're doing.
Pardon?
What I want to know is what you want to do, and the path you want to take.
Told you he's gonna say something sappy.
If you want to help your family because you agree with the ideals of the Noble Alliance, I won't stop you.
Yes, you will, because you're gonna stop the Noble Alliance, but still.
But if that's not what you want to do, if you're only helping because you feel like you have to for whatever reason, if you're doing it because you feel responsible for what happened to my dad, which, by the way, you aren't, or if you're doing it because, as much as you want to come with us, you feel like you don't have the right to, then you're nothing more than a coward who's running away.
Damn, call him out.
And I don't believe that's how a real Erebonian noble should act. They should do what they believe is right, and do it with pride. If Dad was here now, he'd say the same thing.
Rain? It might sound cold, but he's right.
We're only students, still learning more about the world around us. Alone, we don't have the experience or knowledge to go around proposing solutions to the conflicts in this country. Not to the war going on around us, nor to the class divides that started it. But that's alone. And that's why I think we all need to come together as a class again. We're all inexperienced, but we all come from different backgrounds and social standings, and we each have unique experiences to share. It's only by pulling those together that we can overcome whatever life throws at us. It's worked for us during every one of our field studies. Why wouldn't it work now?
Because you don't have a bunch of teachers to save you? Just saying. Just thought I'd point that out.
He's right, Eustace.
Indeed. Reen had to remind me of that too, you know. It's always nerve-wracking for those of us who have to watch you pull crazy stunts all the time, I hope you know. It certainly is.
I see my suspicions were dead on.
He doesn't point out the talking cat either.
No matter the circumstances, you've always been the one to blow away my hesitations.
Then you'll come with us?
Still, no matter what you say, I am an Alberea, and as such I have duties and responsibilities to fulfill. If you are determined not to back down, then we will have to settle this with a duel.
Okay.
Just as you and Crow did 1 month ago.
I'll destroy you.
A duel?
Follow me, Reen. Our destination is Aurochs Canyon. There we shall settle this matter once and for all.
Okay. Oh, I remember this part. I think I hate this part.
Well, well. I wasn't counting on this. I'd only intended to gather information on the Crimson Wings. And yet here I am, bearing witness to such a compelling scene. I've no duty to report anything I see to Duke Alberea. But I suppose there isn't any harm in watching how things unfold.
Whatever. Do what you want. I don't care. I'll just go kill time in town or something.
Oh no! Not this time! You're coming with me and that's that! I'm here to support you, not babysit you! You're the one with a number, not me. Try acting like it.
Fine, fine. What a pain. There's a familiar face among them, so this might not be a total waste of time.
Oh, he knows Sharon.
Isn't this Angelica's bike?
I thought she entrusted it to you after she withdrew, Reen.
What in the world is it doing here?
I made use of my family's influence to have it brought here from the Academy. Since then, it's been left in the hands of a skilled mechanic, so it's been well maintained. You will be riding that for our duel.
You mean our duel will be a race between me on this bike and you on that horse?
I actually hate this part.
Partially. The finish line will be the plateau where we fought that monster during our field study. Once there, we shall begin a sword fight to determine the victor. Whoever arrives first will therefore have the advantage of more time to prepare.
Okay, I understand what we're going to do. So if I win, you're coming with us, right? You're not backing out?
Correct. In the unlikely event that you defeat me, I will concede and go with you. But know this, I've absolutely no intention of holding back. That bike of yours may have the advantage in terms of speed, but I know this area like the back of my hand. Do not expect this to be an easy battle.
Oh, I won't. I'll be coming at you with all I've got.
I would expect no less.
Yeah, we'll see.
Too fired up about this.
We'll have to simply stand aside and see what unfolds.
Right. We'll go and take up places along the course to watch.
In that case, I will signal when to begin. Rest assured, I wouldn't dream of giving either party an unfair advantage.
That works for me. How about you, Eustace?
Very well. Let's begin.
Alright, let's.
Here we go.
Good luck, Reen.
I won't let you down.
Still like that Estella outfit. Accelerate, brake, adjust direction. I think you can use the mouse for this.
As am I.
Alright,
Now
let's do it.
demonstrate to me the strength of your resolve.
All right, take your positions, please. 3, 2, 1. Begin!
Seriously?
Hang in there, Reen.
Really? It really makes me use 3 and I think it's Alt. Control? I don't know which buttons are which. That's terrible. That's... Wow, I'm making this look awful, ain't I? I hate the keys that they chose for this.
Good luck, you two!
Alright, that isn't gonna work. That isn't gonna work. Yeah, I'll challenge him again, I guess, but...
3, 2, 1. Begin!
Hang in there, Reen.
Lord, that was annoying.
Good luck, you two!
It's that plateau up there, I think. The controls for this are really weird.
Here.
Oh, shit.
Use this path here. Everyone's really into this.
That was a pain in the butt. Because the controls are all wrong. Last time I did it, I was able to use my mouse.
Yes, I won.
Your performance was admirable, I'll admit.
So does this give me a battle advantage? Because I really don't need one.
The advantage is mine, Eustace. Let's settle this once and for all.
Let's do it.
No matter. A handicap like this will hardly pose a problem for me.
Absolutely not. Hold on one second. Where the heck did my other phone go? There it is. Okay, that's not the one I'm being pinged on. Alright.
Come at me, Reen.
Let's do this!
Come at me with all you have.
Let's move. All right, let's do this!
Now's our chance. Don't let it pass.
Same difference, huh? Ouch.
My turn.
Know your place.
Too slow.
Boy, you're not very
I'm
good,
just
are you?
getting started.
My turn.
Alright, we'll just smack you.
This isn't.
That's that. Let's keep moving.
Controls on that bike were weird. I'm gonna have to change those. Eustace, you were barely even a try at all.
Looks like I win this one.
I should have expected no less. It's hard to believe how much your swordsmanship has improved in such a short period of time.
Don't sell yourself short, Eustace.
No, go ahead and sell yourself short.
If I'd held back even a little, I'd be the one kneeling on the ground right now. Your skills really shone through, both in the race and our duel.
I can't pretend to have held back either. The victory is well and truly yours, Reen.
Reen! Eustace!
Are you both all right?
Of course we are. Why wouldn't we be?
Oh, hey guys.
Reen! Eustace!
You're already finished?
The verdict should be plainly obvious.
Yeah, I managed to scrape through. It was pretty close, though.
Was it?
No.
Does that mean you'll come back with us?
I fought with all my might. I performed to the very best of my abilities, holding nothing back. And even then, I couldn't compare to your strength and resolve. With that, I have no more reservations. The path I should take is the same as yours.
About time. We're happy to have you with us, of course. We'll find the answers we seek together. And together, we'll bring Crow back too.
You can count on me. Starting today, I am a member of Class 7 once again.
You can't bring Crow back. He killed the Chancellor. Even if you got him, he'd be arrested.
I'll show my father and brother just how I believe one bearing the name Albarea should live.
Very good.
I feel embarrassed just watching you two.
Me too. And on that note, I will be taking a break for just a minute, and I will be right back. Hello, and I am back.
This is just part of how we are as a
Just a
class.
minute. Just a minute out. I forgot to fix that. 1 second. 1 second. Alright. There we go.
That's very true.
There are some things you learn only by directly confronting those you care about.
That's right.
I know this much from experience.
Congratulations on reuniting nearly everyone in Class 7. I suppose now is the best time to start thinking about what to do next.
I wouldn't celebrate your paltry victory just yet.
Who was that?
Up there.
Who are they?
One of them is wearing armor.
Oh dear.
Good day to you, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7. I'm afraid I've come to thoroughly put a damper on your reunion. I hope you don't mind.
Not at all. We'll beat you up.
She knows us?
Just who are you?
Well, at least one among you should already be familiar with me. But it wouldn't hurt to introduce myself for the benefit of the others. I am a lady after all. My name is Duvalie. I'm the head knight of the Stahlritter, an esteemed group led by Ouroboros' 7th Anguis in all her glory. And it is by her order that I have come here today.
You're with Ouroboros?
So the Steel Maiden sent you, did she?
Looks like our luck just ran out.
Might I ask if the Stahlritter is somehow related to the Eisenritter? The name is eerily similar. Even their only difference in name is related, with iron and steel being two metals.
Oh, you're the Arseid, aren't you? Are you curious? I'll bet you are. Well, I'm not going to tell you.
Pardon?
Does it bug you? Does it? Your curiosity is going to build and eat away at you until you can't even sleep at night.
I don't think she's that worried about it.
Sucks to be you.
Is she really with Ouroboros?
I'm not quite that curious. I wouldn't want to pressure you into discussing something you aren't comfortable sharing.
Hold on a minute. There's no point in pretending you don't care. I know full well you do.
She doesn't act like it, but there's no doubting she's extremely powerful.
Indeed. She may not be an enforcer, but not for lack of skill. Although the power of the man beside her is even more frightening.
Leaving that aside for the moment, I've already introduced myself. It's only proper for you to do... Ugh! Why are you still up there? Get down here right this instant!
What do you need me for? You can handle him just fine yourself.
Oh, for goodness sake! You're supposed to be number 1. Would it kill you to even put the tiniest bit of effort into your job?
Number 1? Then he's an enforcer just like Sharon and Phantom Thief B.
Indeed. I happen to be number 9. An enforcer's number is not in any way indicative of their combat prowess. But by coincidence, his may actually be so. He's easily among the strongest in Ouroboros. Perhaps even the strongest.
Never tried fighting steel to see which one of us gets the top spot, though. That race before was kind of fun to watch, so let's see what you got. The name's McBurn. Some call me the almighty conflagration. And talk is cheap. I hate conversations that just drag on and on. So let's skip to the good part, okay?
The power radiating from him is incredible.
What are those flames?
This is the part where the game messes up my group.
Shall we begin? My swift swordsmanship was taught to me by my illustrious lord, the Steel Maiden. And you haven't a chance in hell of withstanding it.
Okay.
I've gone to the trouble of coming down here. Do me a favor and try lasting a minute before you call it quits.
Your arrogance will be your undoing.
Give them everything you've got.
Of course!
Don't die too easy on
Yeah, see, you switched up my team. Gotta say I don't like that. Yep, wrong one. Motivate.
All right, let's do this.
Leave this to me!
Very well.
Alright, Sharon, if you'd be so kind. Yeah, we'll put a move penalty on them. That'd be good.
Shadows.
She resisted it, he didn't.
Got you.
Very well.
Alright, uses are useless, so we will switch you out for
I leave
Elliot.
this to you.
I'll try at least.
Elliot, I need some beats.
Keep it up, everyone.
It's fairly strong. Also fairly strong.
My turn.
Alright, if you would break her armor, that'd be great.
Shatter! Now's our chance.
She resisted that. That's no fair.
Okay.
With pleasure.
Yeah, she has plenty. Go ahead and let her do that.
Shadows. Our chance.
Got you.
How are you still standing?
Since we're not the pushovers you thought we were.
My turn.
Alright. I don't like that she's frozen, but there's not a whole hell of a lot I can do about that.
Here goes. Overdrive.
Yeah, that'll give me some recovery time.
Gather on my blade. Strike.
This is impossible.
Yeah, you weren't ready for 50,000, were you, sucker?
May I?
Yes, you may. If you'd heal us and recover CP, that'd be great.
How would you all like some tea? It will only take a moment to cool.
You have my thanks.
Hey.
Here I go.
Ow, Reen, if you'd be so kind as to flame impact his forehead.
Smash.
Get another 10,000 out of it. 8. Well, not terrible.
Here I come.
Come on. Right.
Alright, Elliot, I will need you to drop down another
Keep
beat.
it up, everyone.
Turn to ash.
I'm strong, everyone.
Lord, that was good. I did good on that battle.
Is that really what you call everything you got?
No, but
This can't be happening.
How can they be so strong?
I've never fought anyone so strong in my life.
that's not true. Radiant Blade Master was just as strong.
Not by a long shot.
I didn't expect we would have a chance against him head on.
We were able to knock that knight down at least.
Ugh! I can't believe I lost to mere students. And of course, one of them had to be an Arcite. This is so humiliating!
Oh, give me a break. Were you even trying? I thought you beat Luve once. Hard to believe with that sorry side of her fight.
I did. Granted, he won the other 99 or so battles. And I was! I simply slipped, that's all.
Hmm? Interesting. You mixed by any chance?
What are you talking about?
Nothing. If you haven't noticed yourself, I'm not gonna be the one to tell you. If you haven't, it's probably not much anyway.
Huh? What do you...
Anyway, I'm out of here. You can take care of handing him over to the Duke.
You can't possibly be serious! You won't help even a teensy bit? It's a little much to handle all by myself.
Nah, I'm tired of this already. Maybe if one of them could seriously give me a run for my Mira, I'd consider it, but...
One run for your Mira coming right up.
Huh?
Was that Sarah?
Couldn't be.
She finally made it.
Huh?
Where did that come from?
Nice.
Looks like I was right to hurry. I wasn't expecting to find you fighting monsters of this caliber.
You're... Instructor Sarah?
Sorry for the wait. But don't you worry your pretty little heads none. Now that I'm here, I won't let them lay a finger on you. How could I call myself your homeroom teacher if I did?
Thanks.
You're the Purple Lightning, aren't you?
Huh. Hey, I've heard of you.
We aren't dreaming, are we?
I don't know what to say.
Was this your doing, Eustace?
I used a secret channel to contact her. She was to be our insurance if things took a turn for the worse.
Really?
I'm delighted to see that you're well, Lady Sarah.
Thanks, I guess. Still, looks like you've been fighting some of your old pals for the sake of my kids. And I can give credit where it's due. Thanks.
Ugh. Do you seriously want to keep fighting? Surely you don't believe you'll win because you're an A-rank bracer.
You ask me, this is more like it. Not like there are any towns nearby I can burn down, so maybe it's time I stopped holding back.
Stay away from him.
Those are just like...
Hold on a moment! I know I said I wanted help, but I'd rather you didn't set me on fire in the process.
What the devil are you doing up there?
The hell?
That sounds like...
Hey, it's the Duke. Hello, Duke.
Father? Arno?
Lord Eustace.
Eustace, what is the meaning of this? You dare to leave a letter like that and simply disappear? Have you gone mad?
Letter?
Hey, Duke. You mind staying out of this? I was getting all fired up there before you came and ruined everything.
Silence! This has nothing to do with you. I will not stand for behavior like this, Eustace. You will do as I say. Your selfish actions will smear mud on the good Alvarea name. Is that what you want?
My intentions are as I outlined in the contents of that letter. I intend to walk my own path with my classmates at my side. I have no wish to dirty the Alvarea name. On the contrary, I wish to find for myself how I should live as one who bears it.
Eustace. What is this drivel? I always knew what a mistake it was to accept you into this family. Come forth, Knights of Kreutzen!
Oh boy, here comes trouble.
These must be the soul dots from Oryx Fort.
I don't recognize that one either.
It must be a new model.
Hector.
Yeah, there goes any interest I had left. Have a blast. See ya.
Must you always be so indifferent?
Rean!
Right.
Looks like it's your turn to shine.
Then...
No matter the results, we can't turn back. Take care, Master Rean.
Heed my call.
Valimar, the Ashen Knight!
Acknowledged.
An ash-colored knight? Huh. So that's the foul fiend that caused trouble for the soldiers from the Twin Dragons Bridge.
Oh, so that's the Ashen Knight?
The very same great knight that fought near Trista at that.
And I can sense even more mana coming from it now than I could then.
Its form is most impressive.
Y'all could quit chatting now. There's some fighting to be had.
Go forth, my knights! With them in our custody, the top spot in the Alliance is as good as mine. Show them the terrifying strength of the newest addition to our army!
Yes, Your Grace.
Do I get to fight a tank? That'd be cool. I want to beat up the tank. Let's see, I don't know who's with me that likes me the most.
Heavily armored, too. But I'm sure Valimar can take it.
Right! Let's do this! I'm counting on you, Valimar!
Understood.
Use your links well.
Alright, so... Open stance, probably the body. Nope, not the body. That's a pretty good hit. Ouch, that was actually a way better hit. Alright, let's see. So we have attack with burning flames and restore 20 CP. Holy blessing. Alright. $16,000, not bad. Alright, so his open stance. Let's try his head. Nope, head's not the right one either. Must be arms. You know, Armored Car, I'm getting really sick of you. What, he changed stance again and I just missed it? Oh well.
It's working. I can Keep it up.
Alright, if you'd be so kind as to kill that stupid tank, that'd be great. Alright, let's see. Heavenly Slash. 3 deadly slashes. 100% chance to unbalance. Yeah, we'll wait. Kill him, would you?
Just a little more. No problem.
Goodbye, tank.
Great, just one more.
Alright. Smack his head. That was supposed to unbalance him. It's a shame it didn't. Alright.
Gotcha. That's it. Just a little more.
I have plenty of EP.
Allow me.
Let's go. Gotcha.
I can do this.
And then you died.
Well done. You did great that time.
This can't be happening.
Damn you.
You think he's ready, Celine?
He should be.
Reen.
Give us a hand, Emma. We're going to open the spirit path.
Right.
You're not at a Spirit Path location? Oh, well, I guess if you have enough mana, you can do whatever you want.
Transportation spell?
Time to make our escape.
Wait! Eustace! You can't leave like this. I won't allow it.
You couldn't stop it if you wanted to.
Farewell for now, Father. Please give my regards to Rufus as well. It is my dearest wish that you won't repeat the mistake you made with Ymir a second time. Arno, might I ask you to return the horse I borrowed to the mansion?
As you wish, Lord Eustace.
Wait! Wait, I say! That is an order, Eustace!
And away we go. With the last of Class 7 found, they left Breahard, but even with all of them finally together, their feelings remained mixed. The reunion itself was a reason for joy, yet each of them was left with a nasty sense of foreboding at the forefront of their minds. They were face to face with the Alliance's leading generals, as well as a newer, more powerful kind of soldat. That, along with the realization of just how powerful Ouroboros' enforcers could be, left them with happiness and fear in equal measures. Guided by Valmar, they made their way back to Ymir. Back to Ymir. Well, we're back. Sorry for overworking you like that, Valmar. That is not a concern. With every battle that is overcome, my operational efficiency increases. This is a sign that you, too, are growing, my Awakener. Me? I will return to a state of inactivity. Should you require me, you need only call my name. Looks like he fell asleep. We should let him rest for a while. Eustace. Eustace? Are you sure you're okay with leaving things that way? With your dad, I mean. I made my decision. I have no regrets. Now that I've made it, I intend to always look forward, not backwards. Haha. That's such a great way to look at it. Let me clear a notification that popped up. It's driving me nuts. Annoying notifications, all of you. Alright, there we go. That's a great way to look at it, Eustace. My, you've all matured so much since I last saw you. I couldn't be prouder. They've all gone through so much to come this far. So it seems. What's that? The horrible bike? Was it transported here along with us? Well, it was fairly close by. It must have been drawn into the spirit path. Cool, so now we have a motorcycle, I guess? Now we can ride that from place to place. Eustace and Sarah join the party. Rean and Eustace can now use overdrive. Number of overdrive icons and battle has increased to 2. This will allow you to save up a second overdrive for later use. These can be used immediately one after another too, allowing for new strategic possibilities. Cool. So I can run 6 runs in one shot, 6 moves in one shot.
Welcome home, Rean. I see you were able to find the rest of your classmates.
Yeah, this is everyone.
It sure wasn't easy.
Indeed.
Regardless, we wouldn't have been able to make it here if not for you all coming to find us. Thank you.
And naturally, that goes for you too, Celine.
Yeah, whatever.
It's good to see you guys again.
The winds must have been on your side. It sounds like there was some trouble along the way, but you came back, and that's all that matters. I can't say I'm surprised to find you're in good health, though. Ill weeds grow apace, after all.
I could say the same about you. Given how useless you are at anything you can't learn from a book, part of me expected we would next meet with you behind bars. Again.
It hasn't even been 30 damn seconds and I already want to kill you.
Okay, my turn! Aw, why'd you move out of the way?
Because you were trying to hug me, obviously.
Oh, come on. You know you want to.
While I'd expected you to come back with your classmates, I didn't think you'd come back with Sarah, too. Not that anything had ever happened to you, of all people.
Thanks, I guess.
Certainly has gotten lively around here.
It sure has. You're looking a lot better, Dad.
I'm still a ways from being back to my old self, but I'm finding it a lot easier to walk around. Toval and Captain Claire have kindly been handling both the village's security and correspondence with the other regions, which means I can focus on my health.
We're not doing anything special, really.
We're just glad that you've been getting better. That's not true at all. You've done so much for us, I don't even know where to begin thanking you. And Rean, I want you to know that we're both so proud of what you've accomplished.
Yeah, you've brought this small army back to our home.
It couldn't have been easy coming this far, but you did it. You should hold your head high.
Thanks, Mom.
Like, everybody in this room is a frickin' superhero, superpowered person. Especially frickin' Sarah, Sharon and Toval, and Claire.
Oh, I wouldn't have been able to do any of it alone. It was only possible because everyone was with me.
Well, I think we've been standing out here long enough. I've had rooms prepared for you all at the Phoenix Wing, so go ahead and rest there.
Oh, nice.
Isn't that where we stayed during our last visit?
That's the one. I imagine you must all be exhausted after all that's transpired in the past few days.
The open-air bath's finally been repaired too. If you get the chance, you should enjoy a nice, relaxing bath after all your hard work.
Alright. Y'all need to sit down and have a meeting and figure out what the hell you're gonna do. And I think we have enough time to actually go through a little of that. Oh, he's in the outside bath. It's so peaceful tonight. Everyone's probably fast asleep by now. We might have all spent our time apart in different ways with different things on our minds. But now we're finally back together as a class. It wasn't easy getting this far, but we have one less thing to worry about now. And I owe it all to Elise's support and encouragement. It's thanks to her that I've been able to make it this far. Hang in there, Elise. I'll bring back you and Princess Elfin safely, I promise. And when I do, I'll be sure to thank you again for giving me all I needed to come as far as I have. We still have to sit down and discuss what we're going to do from here on out, too. Can we even figure something like that out by tomorrow? I've got to bring at least some ideas to the table, but what? I'm happy we're together again, but we've got a lot to decide on about our future, and it's something we need to discuss as a team. Everyone's had their own challenges to face and problems to conquer, but each of them faced what they were given head on. We ended up apart, but no one lost hope. Instead, everyone tried to make the best out of the circumstances they were dealt. Thinking back on our reunions, I think the one who left the strongest impression was... Sure, why not? She jumped on him. That was a pretty good impression. I think it would have had to be Fee. She made the most of her experiences as a former Jaeger to support Machias and Elliot. It must have been really difficult for her, considering members of her old corps are working with the Noble Alliance now. She fought her hardest to protect her new family, our class, and even if it meant opposing her old one. I wish I could be like her. Wish I could be that strong. Are you pouting again?
I'm coming in.
Seriously? Okay, I should have seen that. I definitely should have seen that. Oh.
Fee!
I don't even remember this damn
I didn't think
scene.
anyone else would come here so late at night. Sorry, I'll get out now.
No need for that. I came because I heard you were here from the manager anyway.
You did?
Feels really great being in here during winter. I bet I could take a nap here.
Probably.
I suppose. Winter's my favorite time of the year to use the springs because of how relaxing it is.
This wasn't supposed to be the point in the game where you have the romance scene or whatever you call it. It's not till later.
Wait, though. I'm not so sure it's the best idea for us to be bathing alone together, Fee.
Oh, quit being a stick in the mud.
You're not bothered at all?
Why would I be? When I was in the Corps, we'd sometimes all get into a hot spring together. The guys and the girls.
Point taken. She did say that they were all like one big family. You said you came because you knew I was here, right? Any particular reason you wanted to hang out?
Because I forgot to thank you.
Thank me? Thank me for what? I don't feel like I've done anything that warrants being thanked.
You couldn't be any more oblivious if you tried, could you?
No.
I wanted to thank you for surviving all this time so that we could meet again. And for coming all the way to Keldic to get me. Crow might not be with us, but it feels like the rest of us were only able to be here now thanks to you.
Thanks to me? I don't know if I agree. Besides, all of you guys are the reason I've been able to do anything at all.
Oh, I know. Still, I think our class is only how it is because you're at its center. It's only because we could believe you'd get back on your feet that we're all here now. That's how I feel, and I know that's how everyone else feels too. So, thanks.
Boy, glad I didn't pick Alyssa. She'd be all whiny.
That wasn't supposed to be funny. Maybe a little overblown, but not half as cheesy as some of the things you've said.
Right?
I'm sorry. I wasn't laughing at you. It just finally hit home that everything Elise said was true. I had no idea that everyone was thinking of me as much as they were, or that so many people were looking out for me. It just made me realize all over again how blind I've been all this time. So I couldn't help but laugh at myself.
Oh. Well, make sure you don't forget it. We're all friends, and that's not gonna change anytime soon.
Don't worry, I won't. Now that Class 7 is together again, I'm sure we'll be able to go back to the Academy one day. As long as we don't give up, I know we can make that a reality. So, let's give it everything we've got.
Yeah.
Cover and counterattack. Cool. Seriously, I didn't think there was a scene like that right here. I forgot all about it. There is another one later. Like, towards the end of the game. I didn't remember there being one here. Okay, our meeting in the Phoenix Wing cafeteria isn't till this afternoon, which means I've got plenty of time to figure out what we can do beforehand. Maybe it'd help to ask the others about what's on their minds too. Yeah, sounds like a plan. This time, Laura, Emma, Eustace, Sarah have 2 bonding point events each that can be viewed instead of 1. Talking to one of these characters after viewing the first bonding event will allow you to visit their second. Must be a chance to catch up on bonding points that I missed in the past. We're gonna go ahead and change him out of the Black Fang outfit and back into his normal. And I don't think I have any other equipment I want to put on him at the moment. So we're gonna leave that alone. And I have 7 bonding points. Dang, that's a lot of bonding points. Someone upstairs? Alright, who goes there? Alyssa? Okay, what does your link look like? Alyssa's level 3. Yeah, so she's 3. I'd like to get her to 4. I'd like to get Elliot to 4. I'd like to get... well, her and Elliot mostly, I think. So we'll go ahead and run hers. What are you doing here, Alyssa? Your mother told me I could find some tools in here, so here I am. I need them for work I'm going to be doing on the Orbital bike. Wait, do you know how the bike works well enough to do that? Well, an engine's an engine, right? I should be able to tinker with it. After all Angelica's done for us, I at least want to make sure she gets her precious bike back in top condition. Might be nice if I gave her a hand. Need a hand there? Sounds like a two-person job to me, and I'd feel bad making you do all the work when Angelica left it in my care. I figure you'd say that. It'll probably go more smoothly with an extra pair of hands, so sure. Alright, that's everything around the orbital engine taken care of. It could probably do with being taken for a test ride at some point, though. Oh, I should oil all the moving parts, too. Man, you really are amazing. I knew you were good with orbital technology and all, but I didn't expect you to be able to perform maintenance this well. All this is just a stopgap, really. I had a few chances to look at it back at the academy, too, so I have a vague idea of what needs doing, but that's all. Doesn't make you any less amazing in my eyes. When in Nord, you worked out what was wrong with that truck, and even knew the model of that mortar we found. At first I thought it was just because you're part of the Reinford family, but I feel like that's underselling you now. You must have studied like crazy to know so much. Well, I did spend a lot of time studying orbital technology, even before enrolling at the academy. I used my family's name however I could in order to visit RF factories and attend lectures at the Institute of Technology. I'm more than confident I made the most of every chance I had to study and broaden my knowledge of the field. I had a feeling. I know why you did all that, too. Was it to rebel against your mother? Well, I can't deny it. Not to beat a dead horse, but it felt like Mother just stopped caring about us after my father passed away. I mean, she'd stolen the company from Grandfather and everything. How could you do that to your own father? So, I suppose you could say all that studying was my way of trying to show her up at something. A little, at least. I see. So, were you able to? Not in the slightest. Now that she's missing, this isn't the time to be thinking about my next act of rebellion, either. And you know what? That's fine by me. I've made up my mind to focus on the future rather than the past for now. I've got to keep that promise I made to her in Roar. After all, I'll be running the company before she knows it. I think she'd prefer it that way, honestly. Huh. Hey, look at you. You were so engrossed in that bike you didn't even notice all the snow building up on your head. Still, I think you found the right way to approach things. I'll have to pick a few pointers from you. Can't let myself get too wrapped up in my past either. And that way, we'll both be able to find the best path for each of us to take. I certainly hope so. Just pat her head. Come on, don't cry. Here, this'll cheer you up. Is that a bunny made of snow? Haha, look, you've got loads of snow on your head, too. Don't worry, you can follow me back to Ymir. Stay close, okay? Okay. Are you kidding me? What's wrong? I can't believe I forgot. Remember how I talked about coming here with my family as a kid? I ended up getting lost out on the mountain. But just when I started to think I'd be lost there forever, a boy appeared out of nowhere. And he led me all the way back to Ymir. That boy was you, I'm sure of it. That does ring a bell, actually. The year after that was when the whole thing with my power happened. So it kind of pushed everything else to the back of my mind. Weird, we really did meet when we were kids. I was only joking about it before, but yeah, we really did. I'd forgotten all about it too, probably because it was a scary memory for me. I don't blame you. Still, you don't get coincidences like this every day. I'd be embarrassed to try and attribute it to something like fate, though. Yeah, you're right. Maybe if we'd realized sooner, sure. But it makes me happy to know it was you all along. Sorry I didn't quite catch that. It's nothing at all. Anyway, let's finish up with the bike, shall we? Yeah, sure. Rean and Elisa worked together to finish the rest of the bike's maintenance, and the two of them feeling somewhat awkward around each other due to their recent discovery, and upon their completion, they went to return the tools to Baron Schwarzer's study. Alright, good. Got her up to 4. That was the goal, so I'm happy with that. We have to go find, hey, there's Dad. We have to go find Elliot. Where is Elliot? Elliot is over by the Phoenix Inn. Okay, Phoenix Wings it is. Elliot, where are you? It's Sarah. Is he in his room or someone's over here? Who are you and what have you done? You're Eustace. I don't care about Eustace. No one's in the kitchen. So they must be upstairs. Elliot? Elliot. There you are. Sitting here brings back memories. Remember trying to lock down ideas for our concert in the middle of our trip? I guess it wasn't that long ago, but it feels like another lifetime. Especially since Crow was with us then. Yeah, it really does. But it's not another lifetime, is it? It's this one. There's no reason that all of us hanging out and having fun has to stay a thing of the past. The only hard part is figuring out how to make that a reality again. Which admittedly is pretty hard, but I'm thinking of ways to make it happen. It doesn't really sound like he's getting anywhere. Maybe a break would help clear his head. Come on, Elliot, let's take a break. The more frustrated you get over not being able to think of anything, the less likely it is you actually will. Yeah, I guess you're right. I just know a thing to clear my head. Used to play the lute, right? If it's still around, can we take a look at it? Of course we can. Reen and Elliot managed to scrounge up Reen's old lute from the darkest depths of the mansion. Instruments in hand, the two of them headed over to the tavern. Of course, because they have to play in front of a audience. Well, we managed to get permission to play here, but I've got to say, I'm feeling pretty tense about this. I haven't touched this lute in forever, so playing it in front of a crowd all of a sudden is a bit... You'll be fine. Just play it like you played the guitar during the festival. One of the best things about music is that it can be made with any combination of instruments. Well, if you insist, I'll give it a go. Better try and fail than not try at all, right? Or you could just not fail. And so the two sat playing alongside one another. To their relief, the customers in the tavern seemed to enjoy their performance, even giving them a round of applause once it was over. Whew, that was actually pretty fun. See, I told you it'd be fine. Not to be up on a stage or having lights in your face takes off a lot of pressure too. Sometimes used to perform like this at the concert cafe back at home. Oh, really? Still, I'm guessing it'd be even more fun if I could play half as well as you do. I don't know if I'm really as good as you make me sound, Reen. I've got a lot of practice ahead of me if I decide to pursue a career in music. Emphasis on if. That's right, your dad's finally given you permission to go through with it, if you want. Have you started giving it any serious thought yet? A bit. Not that I'm getting anywhere. I'm happy to have his approval, but it's still not a decision I can make lightly. It's probably silly to even think about it now. I mean, we need to focus on getting through with this war first. Not at all. There's nothing wrong with giving a thought about your future when you can. You're right that it's something you can't take lightly, and it's still hard to tell how things will be after the war ends. But if pursuing a life of music is what you decide to do in the end, you've got my full support too, not just your dad's. Ha! Thanks, Reen. But right now we need to focus on the future as a class. Once the war's over, then we can start living for the future. Yeah, you're right. Letting them perform their Reen and Elliot helped clean up the tavern. Once they were finished, they happily walked back to the Phoenix Wings. Push up over 4? No, you did not. Shame, shame. And I have no more bonding points to spend on him to try and push it up. So, up next, we will visit... I guess I should get everyone to 4 or close to it if I can. So, up next we will visit Laura twice. Machias... Nope, Laura twice, Eustace twice. I have 5, yeah. Laura twice, Eustace twice, and then Emma once, I think. If I can visit them. Let's see. Can I visit Eustace? I'm looking for Eustace. Where is Eustace? In the Phoenix Wings, yes. So Eustace I can. Laura I can twice. And yeah, so we will worry about that actually next time. I'm right at 2 hours, a little bit past. So I'm going to call it good here for today. I'd play a little longer, but I'm actually pretty exhausted today. I don't know what's up with that. So, let's see. Is there anyone I can go poke at that's still playing games? Maybe this person. Let's see. Let me make sure that they're still actually playing. Yeah, they're playing for now. So we'll go ahead and poke that person right there. Since they're on and playing. Is there anyone else playing that I... Nope, that'll work. So I'd like to thank everyone for coming and hanging out with me. And we will go ahead and raid our other friend. And the raid will complete in just a second. Makes me take 10 seconds to do this. And I will see you all on Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern, and I look forward to seeing you then. So, shall we? Goodbye.